Yes, first thing I would say, spring Jubilee. And we're going to have it this year. You know, the District Commission, which is Lake Hartwell country now, they put this on and we're putting it on. Hopefully the weather will be nice and people will get to come out and enjoy it and get a little taste of our town and, you know, visit some of our other restaurants and things. So we're looking forward to that. Of course, the downtown, we've done a lot of things here, as you know, to try to improve the downtown. We've done a great job of it, our staff and everybody that worked on it and all the people that live here that had a lot of input into it. You know, it's everybody has enjoyed what we've done here, and I think it's worked out really well. We've got some new restaurants here. You know, we had the Blue Heron come in, which is a good restaurant, and we've got Rains coming in next, and you can see the construction's going on it now, so it shouldn't be a whole lot longer before we see them open up. So we're looking forward to that. And then all of our other restaurants have been here a long time, Mexican restaurant and the bakery and Village Baker, and you know, not just the downtown. Of course, we've got, you know, stuff on 76 too. But Bojangles and Little Caesars and Waffle House, you know. But Pendleton is growing a lot. We've got a lot of growth going on here, but you know, that's a challenge in itself. You know, we like the growth, but we also want to balance that with the quality of life people are having here. So you know, we're looking at a moratorium for a little bit on townhomes and some of the type of developments that are coming to try to come into Pendleton, because you know, we want to maintain the historical character we have here, especially in the downtown area. We don't want to lose this small town feel. Having said that, we need to balance that, and we certainly, you know, do want growth, but we want quality growth. We want good things here, and this area here, the downtown, is really special. We like this place for a reason, and we don't want to change it too much. So we're being careful with that. We're trying to be real cognizant about, you know, what we're doing here with the downtown and this whole area right around here. But we are proud that we are growing. At the same time, we want to make sure we maintain our services and we're able to provide good service to everybody and keep everything clean and looking nice. So it's a challenge to keep all that going. The more growth you have, the more people you need to keep up with all of that too. So that's something else to think about. Housing's looking good, and we've got a good many new homes being built here, and I think we're going to start to see more options on that as far as price ranges. Maybe some of that maybe sliding up scale a little bit, which is good, I think. But we also want to make sure we maintain affordable housing for people too here. I want it to be where people from all income levels can afford to live here, and not just people with a lot of money. You know, nothing wrong with that, but we want to make sure we have enough affordable housing for people too to be here. So that's another good thing. We're doing some things too. You may be familiar, well, I know you're probably familiar with West Blue Ridge, East Blue Ridge Street down there, as we refer to it here, is the Mill Hill, and that was you know, built around the old Shaney Brothers cotton mill that was down there. So that's fixing to be developed, and we're going to improve the infrastructure there and the roads, and that mill is going to be developed into some really nice residential housing for people. So a really upscale, nice development there, and I think that's fixing to get started and take off here pretty soon. So that's good. And we have another business too up here coming into the square too, in the old Nations Bank building. That's called Brews on the square. We're also working on some more development right around the green in the square here in downtown. We're fixing to we're working on streetscapes for West Queen Street. So going into that area, we're going to improve that, the walkability of it, and just the overall look of it. And as well, we're working on North Mechanic Street too to improve that. Same thing. We want to extend this look out from around the downtown and the square to improve things in that direction. I'd say between now and summer, you know, the biggest thing we're trying to do is try to get back to a normal flow of things after COVID, because that, you know, has obviously slowed us down a lot, and that's just been a challenge in itself with everybody. We're going to try to expand in some of our service areas too. We've got a new garbage truck ordered. We're waiting on. We you know, we hope to be able to expand our police department very soon. We're looking at maybe downtown concert series going on here, so we're trying to do those things to give people something to do outdoors that they can come do. We never really know how much is going to come in the way of taxes, but we maintain a very strong reserve fund. We try to have enough money in reserve to actually operate the town for 18 months without anything coming in. So we're pretty conservative on that, but I think it's a good thing. We are very solid financially. And another thing we're having to look toward is our waste treatment facility. With this growth comes more demands on that, sewer capacity. And we're working with our partners to look at what it's going to take maybe to upgrade that plant, because we've got City of Clemson and Anderson County that are partners with us there, so which is a great thing that we have them to help us. But we're looking at what it's going to take to upgrade that plant and make sure we have enough capacity to handle the growth too. We have a very experienced council, and our council's been through the Municipal Association, the Elected Officials Institute, and the Advanced, all except for Mike. Mike's new on there, Mike Seif, but he's doing a great job, and I'm sure in time he's going to get there too, which it's been tough to do that now because the meetings have been virtual meetings, and we hope that'll get back to normal too, so we can go back, because we have to keep up with the changes in the law, the changes that are going on from that end, and just we learn a lot going to those meetings with the Municipal Association, because we get to see what other towns do. Sometimes it's better to look and see what somebody else did than try to reinvent the wheel yourself. One of our goals is to do something with the Pendleton oil mill. We want to try to do something to clean that up, but it may still take a little time, and it's obviously going to take a good deal of money. So we're going to have to be committed as a council, and the citizens are going to have to be behind us, I think, on that decision when we cross that road, because it's going to be, I think, a pretty big undertaking. But I think in the long run, it'll probably be worth it.